Hello, it's me, it's your boy. I haven't done a video like this since the last time I did a video like this. It's been a long time. I think the last time I did a video like this was almost 2 years ago to this day, actually. Holy shit. I made a video called What's Up, where I told you what was up. I decided I wanted to make another video like this because I came to the realization that you don't really know me that well. And that's probably a good thing. Definitely a good thing. No doubt in my mind it's a good thing. But I figure people watch me, and you may as well get a bit of understanding as to who the fuck you're looking at. So let's go. I guess the best way for me to go about doing that would be to just sit here and talk a little bit about how I got started, you know, how I ended up with you currently looking at me, and where I'm gonna be going after this video. It's fucking stupid. So, hello, I am May. If you don't know who I am, you probably do. Shut up. I started this channel February 2014, I believe, near the end. I did have another channel before that, but we are not gonna discuss that. Actually, we can't talk about that. I was 10 years old when I had that channel. I think it was like 2011. I made Lego stop motion videos and shit. They weren't good, but I was a kid, man, you know, don't worry about it. I decided to make this channel right here because I had just left school. It was late 2013 when I was deregistered because school wasn't for me. Alright, not gonna get into that. I am horrifically antisocial, and school just didn't work out, so I left school at the age of 12, and when I was 13, I didn't really have a lot to do, so I decided I wanna start doing some shit, and decided to make this channel. I'm gonna take a quick look back, actually. Holy shit, I have about 400 private videos to scroll through. It all feels like it happened yesterday and 400 years ago at the same time, but I started making videos on just the games I was playing. I had a really bad, like, $12 microphone that I was using, and I would just record GTA and shit like that with the Elgato that I got, I think, for my birthday not long before I started the channel. It was great.
Hello there viewers, my name is Mason. As you can probably tell by my YouTube name, Mason Rules. Today, I decided to be stupid.
A lot of my really early videos just weren't good at all. It was just me talking to myself while recording a game, and then that was it. There was no editing whatsoever, not really. Eventually, I started getting into actually trying to make something out of my videos. I would use Movie Maker, of course, a classic. And I made videos akin to kind of like Gaming Lemon kind of stuff, if you know who that is. I straight up copied some of his Skate 3 videos and made them way better. So for a while, like a lot of channels do when they start out, I had a weird blend of videos where, like, I was uploading some long walkthrough type of shit, I was uploading some, you know, fast-paced funtage type shit. I had a lot going on, and not a lot of it worked because I was just 13, I wasn't funny, and my editing was bad, but you all gotta start somewhere, boys, that's what I'm telling you. I think there's a video right now that's still public. In fact, I'm gonna check, I could be wrong. Reacting. Yeah, it's still public. You can go right now, you can see a video where I react to old videos. And of course, I was selective about the type of shit I showed, and even that video itself is 3 years old. It's kind of bad. But it gives you a little insight as to the cringe. But anyway, I was young, I had no friends, and eventually I got past it, right? So where do I go from here? So I did videos on horror games, I did a lot of 5 minutes of I did a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's, alright, leave me alone. The first video I made that ever got views is a video called FNAF 2 Marionette Explained. That has 23,000 views. That's more views than... That's still my most viewed video. That's fucking annoying. That was my first experiment with semi-light clickbait. You know, you could argue it's clickbait quite easily, but I basically just explain the marionette and how it functions in-game because Markiplier got to play the game early, I think, like a day early. So I watched it and I was like, oh, it works like this. I made a video talking about it and then it got like 1,000 views by the time I woke up the next day, which was unheard of for me at the time. I never got more than like 100. Well, yeah, I never got more than 100. So that was a good day for me, you know? That was my first ever time I woke up to a surprise on YouTube, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Then I played a bunch of the game myself. I made far too many videos on it. I kept doing my occasional horror stuff. I would, you know, do whatever. I uploaded Attack on Titan tribute game, I uploaded The Forest, CSGO Death Run, you know, I was just fucking around. Just playing whatever, recording it, and then that was it. And slowly as I grew, I would get less cringe. My voice would change a little bit. Naturally, I was, how old am I here, 14? And then I made Myth is Dank. Arguably the best video I'll ever make. That video has 12,500 views. As I look at it right now, that is still, I think, my most viewed public video. That's great. So it was about the halfway point of 2015 where I started to change a little bit. My humor started to grow a little bit better. My voice was changing. I started to take longer gaps between uploading because I was busy playing CSGO and shit like that, and actually, like, I had a few friends at that point. As my videos started to get bearable. They were bearable. Looking back at them now, I can enjoy them. Whereas before that, in like 2014, those videos are just bad. I still have a few series, like the Gmod Horror Maps series that I made with my best friend at the time, Dan. I can still look back at those and watch them and enjoy them because it's just me and my friend fucking about and it was funny. And I miss him. But it was around 2016 where my videos started to slowly get better, that I started to slowly upload less. And, you know, I was busy. I had a girlfriend at the time. We're not going to talk about that. I slowly grew absent. My mind was just elsewhere. I wasn't really, like, physically busy or anything. I was just playing games as, like, a 15, 16-year-old would. And I just didn't really think to make too many videos. I did upload during this time, but it wasn't really my priority. Oh, yeah, so it was at the end of 2017 where I was playing a game of Joust in Smite with Juan. And my PC crashed. Just out of nowhere, my PC died on me. And I was like, oh. So my father, being the absolute fucking beast he is, he recognized that I needed a new one ASAP because all I do is sit here and play games and I wasn't going to survive long without one. So he got me one pretty quick. In like less than a week, I think I had another pre-built PC that I'm still using today. This PC has served me well, and it's also because of this PC that I started playing PUBG. Because on my old PC, the game wouldn't run. It's not that it didn't run well, which I doubt it would have, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was that the game literally would not let me open it. And I had the same issue with a couple of other games, like Blade and Soul. I remember I wasn't allowed to play that because I had this Microsoft redistributable package problem. I tried for many months to install a bunch of fucking shit and it just wouldn't work. I wasn't able to play PUBG. So my substitute was Fortnite when that first came out. I had a good time with that, but then the game turned into Fortnite. So it was thanks to this new PC that I was able to play PUBG. And it's thanks to PUBG that one day I got a message on Steam from a guy called Myth. I don't know if you've heard of him. One day Myth was playing PUBG with Sean and they just invited me because I opened the game and they were like, hey, you want to play? And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And we played PUBG. It was Myth and Sean that night that got me my first win in PUBG, which was fucking sick. And also, I just had a good time. And it's from that day on that we started playing pretty much every day. Not just PUBG, we started playing Smite as well. And then it's February 2018, I think it was February the 3rd, where Myth uploaded a video, without my knowledge, with me in it of us playing Smite. and I grew like 100 subs in a day out of nowhere, and I wasn't really uploading that much, so I was like, what the fuck, why did I get 100 subs out of nowhere? And then I checked Myth's channel, and I noticed that I was in a video, and I was like, holy shit. That was a big deal to me at the time, because, you know, I was, as much as I was friends with Myth, I was also fucking big fanboy. Sick. That's how I met Myth, if you didn't know. Well, not really met him. I met him 2014, 2015-ish, and a lot of my videos back then started to emulate his style a little bit, and even nowadays people still think I copy him, which is funny. But it's thanks to Myth that I started streaming, pretty much. We would just play Smite every day for most of 2018. And that's where I started streaming. Twitch.tv/itsyourboymay, if you didn't know. Get on that. So I started streaming consistently late 2018-ish. I'd done a few streams before, like when I was playing Fortnite and shit like that. I did occasionally stream then, but I started consistently streaming late 2018 with Classic Joust on Smite and For Honor and shit. I was streaming most nights for a while back then. So for about half a year, 9 months-ish, basically all I did was stream up until June, where I made my first Dark Souls 3 video. And from that point onwards is what I would consider making good videos. So it was with that first Dark Souls 3 video that I made out of nowhere. I was halfway through playing the game. I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna record this, fuck it. And it turned out to be a fucking good ass decision, because it started, you know, it started the foundation of what I am now, essentially. And it's with that first Dark Souls 3 video that Myth, I think the next day, mentioned me in a Dark Souls video of his, saying, hey, you should check out my friend. And I fucking appreciate the shit out of him. He's my boy. And it's with that series, it's with that growth that Myth was kind enough to give me. And it's with all the progression of everything that I became who you know now. Hello, I'm May. So from about August 2019 to March 2020, uploads were a little slow because I was busy working a job. I had a job. I'm an adult. I was there for most of the time that I was awake, trying to save up enough money to just keep making videos and shit and survive as a human. Some weird thing happened in 2020 though, where an entire global pandemic kind of hit. I don't know if you remember that. So while all of that was going on, I was furloughed. They sent me home, and I still was employed there for a few months, but they let me go about September-ish because they just didn't really need me back, which is fair, fuck you. But it was while I was furloughed that I was making some genuinely good videos, like my Dark Souls series, and it's where I started my Hollow Knight series, which I think now is still the best thing I've ever done in my life. And since officially being let go from that job about September 2020, I've been insanely lucky to not have to look for another one, because I've been busy doing what I love and surviving doing that. Solo Double J got in touch with me and he asked if I wanted to edit videos for him, and I've been doing that since about December-ish, I think. It's been like half a year, and I've just been editing videos for him occasionally. There's also Gaming Alley, which is a community channel made by Tio, who has been one of my favorite YouTubers since I was literally about 9 years old. I found him during Modern Warfare 2, and now I edit for him, essentially. So I landed those two editing jobs right when I needed them the most, when I lost my other job, and I've just been doing that ever since. And I've been lucky enough that streaming and making videos for myself, it's just been working out somehow, man. So when I was that dumbass 13-year-old at the start of this video, my dream was essentially to make videos and stream for a living. And right now I can say that I'm in a position where doing what I wanted to do and doing what I love doing is helping me survive. And I'm just sat here doing it, and it's sick. I'm very lucky, I'm incredibly appreciative, and I hope it keeps working. That's how I got here, and that's where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and hopefully my upload schedule will eventually get better. We'll see about that. I doubt that, but you never know. This channel is almost at 10k, which is insane to me. My goal when I first started was literally 100, and I've surpassed that now. One thing I will say though is I have another goal. I'm trying to hit partner on Twitch, boys. The stream has been slowly but surely growing, and it's been genuinely amazing for me to see that, and it's been a lot of fun streaming. Most days, I don't have a schedule or anything, but I do happen to stream most days, and I'm getting sick of my regulars over there, so I'd love to see some new fellas. So check it out. I don't know how to end this video. I need to go. I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know. Hopefully that gives you some insight. Hopefully you even give a shit. Does anyone give a shit? Oh, no one gives a shit. Alright, see you later.